So I usually don't do these, but yesterday at the Shasta County Board of Supervisors meeting where Clint Curtis was selected as the Registrar of Voters against a majority of the will of the constituents of Shasta County, something strange happened. The choice wasn't surprising. It was sort of par for the course for the board to kind of unilaterally make a decision that was against the will of their constituents. They've been doing it for quite some time now. But my wife held up a sign during the meeting about the Ninja Coalition. It was kind of a shot across the bow, stating that, hey, local businesses aren't, they're not out of bounds. And it's been made pretty clear by Kevin Cry that really nothing is off bounds. People's livelihoods, they're just obstacles for him to clear. Yet he's always been sort of, held above it. Oh, I have this business and it supports children, and why would anyone come to protest that? But you can't hide behind kids forever. During that same meeting, actually a few minutes after she held up that sign, I got a call from Shasta County Health and Human Services from eligibility, stating that I had been cut off aid. Now, for those of you who don't know me, the reason I'm on aid is because Shasta County terminated my employment in October of 2024. Now, their official reasoning was because I was spreading rumors about people in leadership in order to damage their reputation. Now, that's really not what happened. I actually made a whistleblower report. But here's the issue. They cut me off of aid at the same exact time as the meeting, minutes after Kevin sent a text. Now, this could be speculative, but unfortunately, I know how this government works. I believe that I'm being targeted for my political activity, for my reporting, for holding elected leaders accountable. I don't know what to do with this information. Because if there's somebody in the eligibility office who is receiving commands from leadership to cut off aid, that's pretty unconscionable. And the reasoning is even more ridiculous. It was to state that my wife, who has a seizure disorder, isn't disabled because the state hasn't designated her so. But we have a disability claim. It just takes time to get through the system. That's the reasoning. So now I may owe the county money because of the way that they're treating this situation. They're having me jump through hoops, taking away precious time that I could be giving to my community to do this work. I really don't know what the purpose is to damage somebody's career who's calling you out. Do these people really think that that kind of mentality is going to shut us down? It's going to send me into a tailspin where financial ruin is somehow going to make me stop? It's only going to strengthen me. It's only going to strengthen my resolve. I'm going to go harder than I've ever gone before. And what makes this difficult is that at its core, it is personal. I've been told by a lot of people, you gotta take the emotion out of it. You gotta take the personal out of it. But I want to ask you a question. There are hundreds of people, if not thousands, who have been affected specifically by county governorship, by the way they've treated their employees, by the way they've treated appointments for positions, by making spurless claims, and really, on the back end, blacklisting them so they can't ever provide any sort of service for their community. Again, these are public servants that are being denied these positions. So I do this. I record this today just to let you know where I'm coming from, how I feel. Shasta County, I'm not going to give up on you. I'm going to keep going.